Alright, you lackeys, it's Thursday. It's time to get things started. Um, I mean, what else can I say besides, oh, you people! You ain't legal adults. Maybe think about not being here, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. But don't say we didn't warn ya. Anyways, with that being said and that, boring crap out of the way, I'm gonna hand it over to the person who's actually supposed to be hosting this event over here. Say hello, Smeeb, and take it.
Hi. So my name's Meeb. Fuck. Uh, Aiden mentioned being a legal adult because I'm the host of this stream and I'm not illegal. Fuck you. Yeah.
She
So.
signed the release form, you haven't.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna introduce ourselves top to bottom. Obnoxious Twink, you go first.
Alright, I know who's being spoken to, but if any of you call me a twink, you will be punted further than the special teams unit at UFC punts it. I can't talk. Man, I really am turning into a twink. Anyways, my name is Aiden, also known as Volition and or Greek Spider if you want to be cancerous. I am a legal adult, so I don't have to sign the release papers, and I'm here to have a good time supporting my state, which is currently on fire.
Okay.
Is on fire.
Okay. Okay. Next we have emo rabbit.
Yeah.
God damn it! I thought we buried that.
Yes, hello world. My name is Dana, otherwise known as Twin Shift. Sneeb, fuck you.
She's a minor, no.
Can't say that.
Not like that.
Metaphorically.
I am a minor.
Okay.
No, I am a minor. That was the point I was trying to make.
Wait, metaphorically fuck you. Metaphorically fuck you. Yeah.
I'm here to have fun and make mistakes. There you go.
Speaking of the fires, I hear planes overhead.
Oh no.
Anyways, hold on, I'm trying to find an insulting name for you. Hold on.
I'm glad to know she cares. So glad to know.
Alright, shit.
Denny?
Terrible insult.
Okay. Alright, you bitch. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Hang on.
Wait.
Someone clip that.
Don't do what I think you're doing. Don't do what I think you're doing. God damn it!
Okay.
What?
Hello, everyone. It's me, the bitch.
That's all the introduction he needs.
Yes.
Anyway, name's Maddox. I'm going as Mad Jack this Halloween, even though it's not my favorite holiday. Sue me. And,
I will.
Well, I'm just here to, make sure everybody feels happy and calm and relaxed.
Bullshit.
Is that the dude from Animal Crossing? Bro, I have your painting up on my wall.
You still owe me for those million bells.
Oh. Alright, next we have, Minecraft.
Cut off.
You cut off.
It just said Minecraft.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Next we have, Minecraft zombie, emo bitch. Sup?
You forgot the piss baby at the end.
Oh yeah, Minecraft piss baby. Yeah, alright.
Minecraft emo baby bitch piss baby.
Lovely.
Alright, yeah, introduce yourself.
Hello, I write Minecraft fanfiction for a living. That's really it.
Yeah,
Alright, and
about that Steven's match, huh?
And introduce yourself, wife. Ooh woo.
I'm Alyx. I think there's something wrong with my microphone. It doesn't pick up my voice as much as I think it does.
You're good. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Introduce yourself,
But hi.
wife. I'm Alex.
And then just quickly followed with, I'm Alex.
I'm Alex.
I would like for Dana to do the robot voice, but I don't want to be annoyed.
Okay.
Y'all hear
So,
them planes?
and no, last and definitely least, me.
Oh.
I'm drawing.
Man,
Stop what you're doing. Stop. Anyway, so the last person that we're going to introduce is Other Wife. Introduce yourself.
I'm Smeeb.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck you. Alright, fine.
I'm
Or
drawing.
don't. I
I'm
was
drawing.
overriding your stupid ass introduction
Wow.
with Other Wife.
Wow!
Mom, please stop fighting.
Girls,
Actually,
girls,
hold
you're
on.
both
Mom,
pretty.
Actually, I should say it like this: Mom 1, Mom 2, please stop fighting.
You're my mom. What is that? Excuse me? There's so much going on here.
Where do I settle
Wait,
in this
why?
family dynamic, and why do I not want to settle anywhere?
But
I
why?
feel
You're like the awkward
Dana's
stepbrother.
Because your name's Adrian.
what would
Okay.
what would I do in this situation?
It's gonna be one of those streams, isn't it?
It's just one
Yeah.
of those days.
Also, Aiden, you're the alcohol.
You're the alcohol.
I really love Smeeb's microphone today. Smeeb's microphone and I are gonna be great friends. It's just.
Yeah, it's great.
Whoa.
Oh my god. You don't do that. You're blowing out your mic.
I could definitely say I could
What
tell
mic?
from that quality that I feel like you're using a webcam mic.
And that's what I'm using.
Oh my.
Man,
Aiden, you heard it here first. You're the alcohol.
Alcohol? Yeah, you're right. I am the alcohol.
I guess I'll go with that.
So,
Cool with
anyways,
that?
Smeeb, why are we here today?
okay.
You're tired.
Shut up. I'm talking.
Oh, God. Slap. Shut up, wife.
Shut up, woman. Okay. This is a charity stream, for the California wildfires. I don't know how it is where you guys live, but at least where I live, we call all of, June through, like, mid-October fire season. And it's especially bad this year. So,
So summer.
How are people setting shit on fire when we're supposed to be in quarantine?
anyways.
We gotta let everyone know it's a boy. That's.
I'm sure it was socially distanced. Hence the giant explosion that caused it all.
There's a cake at the baby shower. Yeah, the candle's pretty big.
What?
Anyway, yeah. So consider donating because I'm tired of breathing in smoke every day, and the reason my mic is so fucking garbage right now is because if I use my normal one, then you'll just hear all of the fans in my room because I can't use air conditioning because of all the smoke and ash.
Where are you, by the way, Smeeb? Are you in Oregon or are you in?
Am I in Oregon?
I'm asking where you are because where I'm at, we call anytime from basically July to February, if not like March or April, we call all of that fire. The only time that isn't fire
See,
season
the
is
whole
spring.
year.
Yeah, the only time that isn't fire season is like spring and early summer.
I live in Washington.
So I was close.
No, you fucking weren't.
Oregon is literally
No,
right
Washington's
underneath
Anthony,
you, as far
bitch.
like it's right south of you.
I have mentioned that I live in Washington.
lives in Seattle, bro, or right next to Seattle, or
That's
something
even
like
close.
that.
Oh my, whatever.
Here, everyone, put in chat. Do you think Smeeb's justified for being salty? Yes or no?
If you don't say yes, I will be sad.
If you say yes, I will be sadder than you, because I am emotionally a child. I can't talk.
And if you don't answer anything at all, then I will be upset.
Yep, that's how it is.
Nyan,
Go a little bit more
you're barking up the wrong tree.
Shut up, Adrian.
We should go a little more in depth about
You know what? You
charity.
shut up,
Sorry.
Beeb.
Oh yeah, maybe we should.
Okay, so bottom line is, like, the fires obviously were fucking bad. Like, especially this year, 2020's just been an absolute.
They're still bad.
They're still fucking bad, and there are people out there that are struggling to recover, and we really want to help them out with that. Both Cali and its neighboring states. So that's why. So even donating so much as like maybe 25 cents, it's gonna be enough, you know. Little goes a long way. All that fancy talk. So,
It's all up
like,
to you, yeah. But this is technically a charity stream, so any bit of support that we get, we're gonna be very thankful for.
We're definitely gonna be thankful. So like any donation you do, that is going straight to helping them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
None of that goes to us. It goes to the organizations who are helping first responders and everyone like that. Which is, of course, why we're always super happy to do charity streams, because it means that we don't earn anything. Anyways, so that's why we're here. I haven't been too affected by it. Oh my fucking god! Is that Eris with a bowl cut?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Adrian.
No, that's not Eris. It's Adrian.
His twin brother.
No, completely different character.
And he's not Greek. He's from Boston.
Oh, you're from Boston, eh? Oh, you want to get rowdy up in here? All right.
Yeah, bring it on.
Character, do not steal.
Is that a Yankees uniform I see? You better hand it over.
Okay, now you sound more like Irish.
Half the
Scottish.
population of Boston is Irish.
You better hand it over, Lassie.
You better hand
Oh god.
Don't. Coix is like, don't yell at me, Dad!
Who's that?
I don't know, who's the father?
Who's the father?
You are not the father. So anyways,
and then they just
I
literally
want.
do backflips upon backflips.
Let's start getting into these questions.
Woo!
Alright.
Arc with an increase.
Excuse me?
Moving
Excuse
on.
me?
Alright.
What are we
Alright.
talking about next?
Well, come on, Speak, you ho.
Hold on.
How rude. How
you-
dare you speak to
I'm
not
not-
only
I'm-
my wife,
I'm
but
not
your
done.
daughter in such a way?
Clearly, you did not get the joke. I said you to ho.
And I said, how dare you?
I am comedian. I'm here all week, unfortunately.
Mason, you're awful.
Anyways, so do we want to do the questions, or do you want me to do the questions? I can do them too if you want me to.
Oh, yeah. I'll do them.
Okay.
Alright. Let me get on my second monitor real quick.
He is not stupid. He has stupid.
Hold on.
He is inferior compared to his twin brother Eris, who's got them thumbs.
Alright, fuck. Alright. Alright. Okay.
This section's all right. It's brought to you by me.
First question from Lyric the Witch. Pog, are you all doing okay during these times?
I just want to see. Okay, I'm looking at the chat now to see if Ark reacts to that.
So
Well,
his question. Are we gonna go down the line like usual?
Oh, we lost
Yeah.
Moss.
Okay.
Oh, there's
I'm
Moss.
doing. That's about all I can say. I've got college. I've got commissions for living. I have a job that I do every Thursday, which I always have to rush home from to get to these streams. I've got a family. That's a fun one. And I've got really stupid jokes about my name happening as well, which of course is always taxing on one psyche. But yeah. What about you, Dana? How you going okay during these times?
I've been fairly decent. I mean, it gives me an excuse to stay inside and draw all day.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
that's about all I can say. Is I have an excuse to sit inside and draw and game all day, and make sure someone else doesn't keep gaming all day.
I wonder who that person could be.
And Mason.
I wonder.
Mason, you're up. God, you guys are slow today.
Yeah, we're
wow.
slow.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, someone left. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it
Moss.
was Maddie.
Moss.
Is that her name? Maddie?
Yeah.
We lost Moss.
Maddie left.
We lost Moss Moose.
Oh,
There's a Moss Moose.
I was about to scream to. I was about to
Jesus
scream to the
Christ.
Yes, my
Oh,
child.
Mason, you're awful.
Mason, your turn.
Oh, okay. So what am I doing through these times? Well, I'm struggling. My dad keeps piling on bills on me, which I have to pay $400 every month in their own house, and my job's not really doing so well. I work in a movie theater, so you can already tell how well that's going during these times.
Oh.
Oh,
Yikes.
no.
And I'm trying to get
Alright.
into voice acting. Thank you, Possum.
Just whispers. Thank you, Postle.
Alright. Alright, I'm guessing that's my cue.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm alive.
I can
Like most of the stores and stuff around still, because people still keep hoarding supplies. I thought we were, but no, we are
What?
not.
Smeeb, you're cutting off.
So much.
Yeah,
I was waiting for a
Okay,
perfectly
we
cut
heard the
stream.
shit loud and clear.
yeah, and
Okay. Okay, I was probably mumbling.
no, you're too loud is the problem.
Is
Turn your-
this good enough for you?
Turn your automatic Discord sensitivity off. Turn it off. Turn the automatic sensitivity thing off because it messes with you.
Okay. Shit. This is. Shut up.
Turn that. Yeah, there you go. And then,
Alright, are we good?
yeah.
Also, if you guys email me, I'll give you free Robux. Please don't. Alright. So, I'm doing decent. All of the stores around me are completely cleared out. People are still hoarding supplies, which I thought we were past that.
No.
But apparently not. So there's like no food in my house. And I would totally get into this thing that I did yesterday, but everybody thought it was fucking gross. So
The power of the
yeah, moral of the story, canned chicken is not good.
You're not good. Haha. Funny.
Your Minecraft house is still stupid.
Haha. You're. Haha. I think you can
And-
relate to my Minecraft house. Haha.
So yeah, okay, well you're a fucking ignorant twink cockwaffle.
Takes one to know one, bitch. That really wasn't that funny, was it?
The delivery on that one.
I
Just
think
wanna know
what just
bitch.
happened is a good answer to the question that Mr. Doddle asked. Are we going okay during these times? Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
no.
Dollar Store Dana
Save me.
with the next question.
Oh, it's Nyan.
I was the host.
Or as Ark pronounces it, Neon for some
No,
goddamn
okay,
reason.
okay.
Smeeb trying to do more
Okay.
than one thing at a time is very funny to witness.
No, shut up. I'm doing it. I got this. Okay, so, Maddie and Alyx, long time no see. How's it been going for you two, and what have you been up to?
Who first?
What?
What's going on? Like, how has it been for you two? What you been up to?
Everything sucks and I'm dying.
God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished.
Wait, no. Imagine if we just had a script, like she says everything sucks and I'm dying or something like that, and then Smeeb just goes to her script. That's great to hear.
That is great to hear.
It's like that weird laugh therapy thing that they did one time. It's like, hi, my name's Susan, and I have breast cancer. Very good, yay!
Anyways, Alyx, how have you been doing?
Very busy. I'm so disorganized and stressed all the time because I have so much to do and I don't ever make a decision on what to do, so I never get anything done. But other than that, it's been fine.
So much to do,
Well,
so what's wrong with taking the back
That was a
But
juicy
in all-
answer.
Also, we got a question for Maddie. How's that project?
You mean my Minecraft porn or?
Yeah, that.
Okay. It's going pretty good. It's really hard to find references for it. You know, drawing Minecraft penis and everything, but it's.
okay.
What did I agree to be a part of?
No, but the next episode should be out at least at the end of October. At least that's my goal. There is a trailer for episode 2 out on my channel, so if you guys want to check out the first like couple of seconds of Zambi episode 2, yeah,
Do it.
It's
I voice in it.
yes, and you also animated some of those bloopers and with Fortnite music.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Smeeb,
Yeah,
you have
it's not-
committed a sin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hell yeah. So, we have a classic question. Aiden, what's, still from Nyan. What's your favorite color of the alphabet?
I'm gonna have to go with chartreuse.
Good
You know
answer.
No,
Alright.
wait. Sorry. I'm gonna have to go with
Yeah.
Tennessee whiskey.
Alrighty.
Vermilion.
Goinks asks, when's the next game night?
Whenever you want it to be,
You want
baby. Ha 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 ha.
That is my pleasure! Aiden! You hoe!
Valid.
Hold on, I was about to say, I thought we knew he was already.
And yeah, I'm like, this dude sounds exactly like Angel Dust. What did you expect?
Anyways,
Nothing
when do you
much.
guys think? Okay, everybody except Aiden. When is next game night?
Oh, well, I want it to
Some-
be soon.
Someone else, please say it. Please back me up on this. Mason,
No.
you do it. Mason, do it, please.
Wait, do what?
No,
No.
I forbid him.
Mason, I want you to lean in really close to your mic, and when asked the question, when's the next game, Mike, I want you to say, whenever you want it, baby.
No.
I already said it.
Yes! I love you. I'm stealing you from Smeeb. You are my significant other now, automatically.
Oh,
In spirit.
okay.
No. You can't steal my wives. I only have like 12 more. All right.
They're a valuable resource.
Damn right. We hold sentimental value.
I wouldn't.
Tell that to your insurance company.
Alright, let's see. Nyan asks Dana, literally, why and how?
Arby's.
Alrighty.
They do have the meat, I will tell you that. Anyways.
They do indeed.
We got a question from Will, but spooky. Smeeb, I've been trying to craft a theory on that game you showed me, and I need to know before I'm in too deep. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Are we talking about the Roblox game or Zootopia? Okay.
Steve, we're gonna have a talk after this.
Okay.
The wives are starting an uprising, Smeeb. You better get.
You better get
When did I agree to be your wife, Steve?
It's not an agreement, it's an oath.
I didn't agree to be her father.
It's not an agreement. You're an
Yeah,
oath.
that's different.
When did I agree to the oath?
I have decreed you an oath.
Anyways, so, my answer to that question is it's a very deep rabbit hole. So beware. Alright, so, Nyan asks, how many wives does Smeeb have? I have approximately 13 and a half.
I like the addition of the word approximately into that god-awful sentence you just spoke.
Wait, is Drew a half because he's not?
No.
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 Who's the half?
How precise is this approximation? How close are we getting to the actual value?
Yes. Okay.
Don't
the
speak to me
half.
ever again. Don't speak. Don't me or my son. I don't have a son. Don't talk to him.
The half is the anime girl I have in my closet.
Wait, what?
All right.
That'd be okay.
Okay.
Okay, so at least you didn't cut somebody in half and call them your wife.
All right. So going to ask, Smeeb, does Dana's unaligned Minecraft torches still haunt you to this day? Yeah.
My
Dana,
what?
whenever you place down torches in Minecraft, like, even if they're on the walls, they're so unaligned, like, one is below the other. What is wrong with you?
Not loud.
Dana, that is a sin.
We've
Dana,
all
what
sinned.
doing?
We've all done our own sins. Mine is nothing. Mine is nothing. You fuck.
You're just jealous of my house because he's happy.
Okay.
Smeeb's just
Alright.
jealous of my house because my house is happy.
Good for you,
Who's
buddy.
fucking retarded, dude? Get out.
I'm so
He's
confused.
happy.
So, going to ask, question for Mason. Shark Tale.
Oh,
That's the question.
Will
just
Smith.
Shark Tale?
That's all I have to say.
A friend of mine named Boomer is actually gonna pay real money to have someone draw me as Sykes from Shark Tale.
Oh no.
And
That's bound to be hideous.
it's gonna be awful. I don't want it to happen. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wait,
Alright.
it happened.
Question for Aiden from Nyan.
Oh no.
The question is, why the fuck? That's all.
Whatever reason you want, baby.
I will No,
Aiden.
I will turn your spine into a guitar, dude.
You better string me up good.
Xylophone. What is that?
No, I will tear out your spine. I will tear out your spine and use it as a whip in my dungeon. Alright. Anyway.
I'm not gonna
Question
say
for
that.
Dana.
What?
Also from Nyan. How did you manage to drag your dad along earlier today?
Well, first of all, her parents are awesome. That's why.
Here, I managed to do it because he knew he could embarrass me.
Yeah, that makes good sense. That makes
They had like a bit planned out for me.
Why are Animal Crossing loading screens so fucking long?
I don't know. Why is Smeeb so bad at everything?
Wow.
Why are you so mean to my wife?
Okay, says you. You know what?
Aiden did
I'm about to say something mean, so I'm gonna shut up right now.
Say
Aiden's in
it.
a mean mood
You
today.
won't. You won't, Smeeb. You won't. I'm tired of this abuse. You're calling my Minecraft house stupid. You're calling me stupid. You're calling me a twink. You're saying Eris isn't thick. I've been being abused. And you know what? I won't stand for it anymore. If your wives won't rise up, I will. You're drawing Eris and I'm scared.
Yeah. I sure am.
I like how you stop as soon as you notice what she's drawing.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
you should be
millisecond
scared.
you realize she's drawing Eris, you just stop at your tracks.
The character that I've put months of attention and love and effort into. God fucking damn it.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be like, I'm doing one of the sketch requests, and it's,
Oh, okay.
fucking, what is it? Eris ready to throw hands.
That is topical as hell.
Yeah.
Also, okay, Adrian, I have a question for you.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, ask away.
It's from Zion. It's not a question, but she does say, "I am this close to using a bat on you."
Well then.
Well,
I have. Yes, 911. There's this crazy bitch on the internet threatening me. You can't help me with that? Alright. Guess I'm about to get ready to throw. Smeeb, what are you doing?
What isn't she doing is the better question.
Good.
oh my god, look at the body. Look at the body thing. Speed making a karate ass Eris.
Okay.
Can I get a Viva la Resistance in the chat, please? I mean, this is bad. This is bad. This is an affront. This is taxation without representation, and it's not fair.
Okay. Hold on. I got this. Hold on.
We haven't answered Wolfie's question yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
Oh wait, we didn't.
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite number of the alphabet?
Abe Lincoln. No, JFK.
We didn't
I'm gonna go
Aiden
with.
enter
I'm
church
gonna go
roots to
with.
that?
That was
go with
color
pumpkin.
of the alphabet.
My answer is pumpkin.
That's gross.
My
Anyways.
answer is,
My answer is pumpkin. You know what my answer is? I don't have one.
Oh.
I think my answer is purple. He's the imposter.
My answer would definitely have to be new crispy chicken pretzel fries at Burger King, crunchy pretzel at the outside, tender
We are
juicy
not-
white meat chicken inside.
not sponsored by Burger King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hashtag not sponsored. Seriously, oh my god, that's how we should handle sponsors, is just we answer questions with the sponsorship. Or this specific question.
That would be a good idea. I'm down for that. That'd be funny.
I know.
would be
Alright,
great.
I finished the sketch
And if any
request.
companies out there want to sponsor us, that's how you're getting it. Is you will be our favorite color of
Wait,
the alphabet.
I'm almost done with this. Hold on, I have to fix this real quick.
Oh god.
He's not thick.
He's scrawny.
Make me cry.
He's so scrawny.
Viva la resistance right now. Viva la resistance right now. We need an uprising. Alright, Dana has asked a question that I'm going to steal out of spite. Who drew this week's artist feature? That would be Bubbles. Bubbles is Bubbles is an awesome, yeah, I see that. I was about to say, Bubbles is an awesome artist on Twitter. Shift has, Twin Shift, or Dana, has a link that you can go and check out the Twitter. Everybody in the chat, say hello to, Mr. Brap DeVille. He is here
Yeah.
in all of his glory.
That is excellent.
He ran away from Bonanza City to come and see you guys here today, so everyone say hello. It's a great
Oh,
day.
that, and I was just like, oh my god.
We're here having fun, trying to, help the fires in California, and we're super glad to see you here. We hope you enjoy the absolute travesty that this is. But yeah, we're. Smeed, you're defacing
children.
this. You're an.
Hold on.
What are his feet? What are his feet? What are those?
They're reptiles.
Oh my god.
Can we get back to explaining who the artist feature is? Oh my god, look at the chat.
God damn it, Dave.
Is Legal Time a new segment on Judge Janine Perot's new show on Fox TV? It's a legal time. Slander.
And we're going to talk about the artist.
Yeah, continuing with the artists.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So
Back
please,
to the
Dana,
artist feature.
go ahead and plop a link to their Twitter in the YouTube
Yes,
chat
I
so that
will.
they can go ahead and give a nice little.
Oh wait, that's my personal account. Oh,
Oh no! Oh no!
I said it from my personal YouTube account instead of Twin Shift.
That's funny. Someone's always getting sued. Well,
Well, fuck.
that's just the way
At
things
least
go.
it's not us.
Here's the actual link. Here.
There we go. So
I
that's a
don't know
link
if
to
it's
Bubbles'
sent.
Twitter. That's a link to Bubbles'
Yeah.
Twitter. Please go and support them. They really deserve it, and it's always great. to,
They're a lovely person.
Yeah, they're a great person, and they're a really nice artist. I love their aesthetic. I love the toga. Love it, absolutely love it. It's beautiful. It's totally not why I picked it.
I was
And
about to say, I like how you're only showing one of them. I sent you so many of their pictures.
the window for the artist feature is very small, so I just wanted to, send a really good one.
Fair
Tax
enough.
evasion is possible. It is profitable, and you can be doing it right now.
What the fuck?
The only question is,
I
why
don't
are you
think we
not?
wanna be saying that.
Why are you not? Donate. It's basically tax evasion built right into it. Donate to the wildfires, Make yourself look like a good person, and then just
What the
don't
fuck?
pay taxes.
Why?
Anyways.
Anyway,
I hate everything about what you just drew, Smeed. I hate everything about it.
you're welcome.
Smeed, I love it, wife. It
It
looks
is
great.
okay.
Look at how fucking small I am.
Wait, speak real quick.
It's an accurate depiction.
Dave is
If you
only
erase
here
the
to
letter
judge,
D.
apparently.
Wait,
Wow. So toxic.
That was loud.
Okay. We have another question from Goinks. Give me medical advice. I showed my friend a colorful video, and now he's doing a funny dance on the floor.
Oh god.
I think you should ask Dave for that. We all know he's an expert in funny floor dances, so please direct all inquiries about that to Mr. Brapp. But I'll help what I can. Make sure that he's only clapping on 2 and 4. If he's clapping on 1 and 3, kick him in the face. Anyway.
Okay, we have a question for Mason from Nyan. Mason, why is Dana sus?
Because it's like I saw the body, but then I think I probably saw her vent, but it was hard.
Probably? That's
hard for me to
sus.
check. I don't know. Like just in case, everybody vote Dana. Vote Dana. Get her out of here.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
I haven't played enough with Dana to clarify whether she's sus, and I also have no object permanence, so I could have watched her murdered somebody and then not known.
That's amazing.
I gave him 8 fingers.
Believe it.
Why? What are you gaining from this? That's my question. What do you stand to gain? What is it that you are? Why are you? I don't understand.
Enjoyment.
That's valid.
I love it so much.
That's valid.
So many fingers. 3, 4.
That's valid, but I still hate it. Wiki asks, apparently, no question, but hi, how is everyone? I love it when people say no question and then proceed to ask one. It always makes me feel warm and fucking fuzzy inside. I'm doing. Like I said earlier, I'm doing.
So he's gonna have like
That's it,
one
pretty
buff
much.
arm. He's gonna have one buff arm.
Oh my! Make his opposite leg.
Oh my god.
What is she doing to this poor thick boy? Her worst. That's what she's doing, Dr. That's what she's doing. She's doing her worst. That's it. There's nothing more, nothing less.
She's basically she's slowly but surely turning you.
I
into the
can't
shark
do
from Left
anything
4 Dead
about
2.
this. What do you want me to do? End the stream?
You can do, oh no, Aiden, here's what you can do. You can throw up the technical difficulty screen whenever she makes something you don't like.
I
You can also
could.
start drawing on your own.
I could do that.
But I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna do worse if you do that.
Well, then I
But-
guess we'll just
but
be
no one
staring
else will
at a
have to
technical
see it, though.
difficulty stream. Anyways, it's anyway. I'm fine with it. It's whatever. It just makes Sweet look mean, like she is. But yeah. Dave, don't judge. Dave, don't judge. Don't judge. It's toxic. It's toxic. I thought the Brapteville name was above things like judging.
Good.
Anyways, do we have any more questions, or do I have to start flinging things? Do I have to start breaking things? I'll start breaking things.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
What's my favorite what?
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Monkey bread.
Monkey bread's good.
It's really good.
Bread.
What?
Bread.
Bled.
Bread? My favorite is wheat bread. I don't know why. I'm obsessed.
You don't need to know
prefer
why.
wheat, but
You can have that opinion, and you can be wrong.
That
and
is
that's
fair.
fine.
I prefer wheat,
Cinnamon.
but sometimes my mom gets the ones that have like the grains in them.
Ooh.
Eh, cinnamon bread isn't bad either.
Like don't even get me started on cinnamon bread. My mom literally buys that every single time. Like it's what she has every single morning. But then again, she gets up at like 2 in the morning to work, so I can't.
So you kind of need something fast like bread.
Yeah. I am bread. I'm bringing it back.
No.
That rage-inducing game
Okay,
that everybody
we're
loves.
experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll be back in a bit.
Like that's where you bring in the technical difficulty screen. Okay.
Also, Germ
I
like,
play League of Legends, not Fortnite.
That's even worse.
I know.
I'm boosting your reputation right now, dude.
You're
I don't know why
an
you're
awful
complaining.
person. You're an awful person.
Also,
my
I just
gosh.
want to like take a note that Germ is absolutely freaking the fuck out since Dave's in the chat.
Calm down, calm. He's only here to judge. He's not here for your
Yeah, he's
benefit.
only here to judge us.
He's only
He's
here to
only
make
here
us
to
feel
judge
bad.
Oh, speaking of which, we have a question from Wolfie. How many human skeletons did you pay Dave to show up in the chat?
About 350.
Only one, my own. I am a pile of flesh on the floor, barely able to speak. Help me.
Yeah, Dave had to use like
Wait.
the skeleton for he said, and I think he said it in quotations, scientific purposes.
But then explain the pile of flesh in my closet.
It's a plot device. It's a plot device.
Anyways, we also have from Nyan, Aiden. Can you break things?
I can. Do you want me to? That's the question.
Yes.
Violence.
Disorder, violence, and anger.
I'm looking around for something that I can break without actually like putting myself hundreds of dollars in the shitter. All I can see is audio equipment, and I don't want to break audio equipment. I
Just give
can't
it
break
to me,
bottles
I'll
in
take
this
care of it.
house. It's a rental.
Break a fucking pen.
No, all my
Get
pens
gel
are
everywhere.
all my pens are expensive.
Break a pencil.
Then stop living the expensive life, you dingus.
No.
Break a thing of chapstick.
No.
Cut
Rebel
a
against
shoelace
the
in half.
expensive life.
Cut up a shoelace. Cut up a sock. Cut up a shitty t-shirt.
I'm gonna break.
Someone remix this.
I'm gonna break. I'm gonna break.
I'm
The
gonna
break.
I'm gonna break a piece of apple packaging because it's awful.
Or apple packaging.
Um.
He would never allow his products to be massacred like this.
Awesome.
Okay,
Jerem, why the fuck are you freaking out?
Now I gotta clean it up.
Well, yeah. It's like, you know what that's like? It's like doing firecrackers on 4th of July, and then being really sad that you have to clean up all the firecrackers.
I should have turned up the gain so you guys could hear like the actual force I was putting into that.
Me, what the fuck are those feet?
They're lovely, is what they are. He's a reptile.
You guys,
I bet you didn't know
you're-
Eris was a
wow.
reptile.
Wow. 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 Fake friend.
Slowly but surely.
Absolutely cancerous.
Slowly but surely, she's turning you into the Charger from Left 4 Dead 2. And I can't wait to see that. Oh
Dave is still watching, and he will always be watching.
wait,
You cannot
hold on,
hide
hold
from
on.
the Dave.
Okay.
Well, what if I threw a classic horror movie over his head?
Goinks has asked another question, and it's an awful one. Oh my god! I just saw a sleeve.
Oh my god, damn it.
I love how we're bullying the guy who lives in California. Like
I know.
my
we're really
my environment is on fire, and you're just like, haha, Aiden. Let's take something you care about and destroy it.
My environment's on fire too. What do you mean?
Speaking of California and fire, this is your reminder that we're doing a charity stream, and there's a link in the description for donations.
There is a link in the description for donations.
Yeah.
I see all the $0 that you guys have done.
Bullshit, I donated like $4 to the thing, but apparently there's gonna be some difficulties on that
Yeah,
one, which
it's
are
not
lovely,
showing
assisted
adequately
art.
right now, which is kind of bunky, but you know, it's whatever.
Luckily,
Just
art
keep
are-
spending money until it shows up. That'll work.
Luckily, Art, the best boomer in the business, is working on it as we speak. Alyx,
He's not in this chat, but just imagine that furious typing was him. That's how hard he's working.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you could hear it. Here, I can type more if you want. Is that what you want? Because I can do that.
Is that what you want?
I mean,
Here.
so as Art continues to work in the background, we shall move on to Goink's question. Dana, can the reality runners be running in the 90s?
No.
Great answer. Y'all need to come up with better questions. Dude, if Dave asked a question, that would be
Anyways,
absolutely
That's the
amazing.
thing.
What's your
the
favorite
reason
kind of
why-
tea?
Person, yes.
The kind that gets
Asks,
spilled.
they ask, can I get a hoorah from everyone in the cast?
Hoorah!
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 Alright.
Very enthusiastic, gang. I like your spunk.
Yeah. Wolfie asks, what drove you to change the background and who made said background? It's a gradient.
It's a gradient? No, it's actually a gradient with windows so that I can actually position different screens. It's very useful, actually, and I was intending on shouting this out towards the beginning of the stream, but someone began mangling one of the only things in this world that I truly love with all of my heart. Did you hear that little hitch in my throat? I'm genuinely emotionally... No, I'm kidding. It's fine. This is a really awesome layout that we're going to be using for the time being. Made, and this is like a first draft too. It worked pretty much right away. Made by the asker of this question, who totally isn't shameless plugging right now, and I am not enabling at all. Named Washi Wolfie. Washi Wolfie put this together for us. Got all the dimensions right, and did a very nicely managed gradient, I must say, and left a little slot open for the artist feature. It works really well. We might have some revisions at some point, but I mean, right now it's, as you guys can see, it's working just fine for us. But yeah, you did a really good job with it. So you know, I'm sure soon enough, if it isn't there already, if you look in his bio on Twitter or anywhere else, you're gonna start seeing graphic design is my passion. So yeah, that's yeah. Montclair, you probably talked to Plastic. That's probably who you were referred here to by. Plastic is a very good friend of mine, and honestly, if that is who told you about that, then tell her I said thank you. You know what? I'll tell her myself at a certain point, because that is extremely nice of her.
Anyway, speaking of making things, you guys should totally send in sketch requests because I need things to draw because I can't keep making fun of Aiden forever because he'll probably shank me.
I'll be a little more creative than that. Don't. I'll be much more creative than that. Don't ever.
Let me to talk!
Well,
Goodness gracious, stop!
Jesus Christ. Please stop fighting. Also, sweet, we got some requests that were left over from last episode that you can use.
Oh, wait, really?
We got Dom as, or not as, a fish. You decide on that one. Slapping people with a fish.
Wow.
Alright, I got this.
And you know what? While we're kind of lacking on the questions, sadly, I would like to think we should do a little improv. Been a while since we've done something like that.
Wait, you mean improv like voice requests? What do you mean?
I don't know. I think I remember a long time ago where it's like me and Aiden were arguing over the color.
Oh my god, the sketches, yes.
I remember that one. And I still don't agree with the paint that you chose, Aiden.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, we're coming back to the paint? Well, it's painted. We're not repainting it.
Oh, well, oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Today, Junior.
Who pulled their money for the house? So I still have equal rights to change anything I want in this household.
Silence, Bottom. You don't have rights.
You have no rights. Make no mistake.
My choice of what position I want to be in is irrelevant to the question.
No rights. No rights.
Still think we should
I'm just along for the ride, everybody. This is my life.
They're just along for the ride.
Are you having fun, Maddie?
Honestly, I've just been playing Animal Crossing this whole time, and nobody said a word.
No
So
better
glad
than
to
me.
hear this.
We appreciate you being here.
That
We do.
if,
We
say
genuinely do.
that if anyone wants like voice requests, I believe the voice actors of here would be willing to do so.
We could do that if you wanted, or y'all could start asking more questions.
Too.
Wow. I mean, like, God, jeez, Louises.
Alright, I drew the Dom fish thing.
We're all so proud.
Looks great.
That does
Why
look pretty
Dana though?
funny.
Why is Dana the victim in this one?
Why not?
Wow.
Wow.
You should really take your time with these sketches. I'm just saying. You know, really
No.
get the nice details in them,
I do not want to draw hyper realistic fish dome.
Okay,
Anyway.
how about okay, how much do you know Night in the Woods?
Up.
Okay.
We.
No, I can't. I don't know anything. All I know is that Germ likes it, which makes him stupid.
We also have
Um,
more questions.
Yeah, okay. So, Wolfie says, ooh, some improv. Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
how about Mason and Aiden argue about whether the Star Wars prequels are good or not?
Oh,
I
no.
do not think they're good.
I think they're better than. Oh my god! Don't. Are we about to
We can
actually
do this.
disagree on this? No. Okay. I think they're better than they're given credit for.
The score, maybe, but everything else, the CGI, the practical use of green screen in every single scene.
I mean, how else are you gonna film that? What are you gonna do?
They could pull the money
From
to
where?
make better effects.
From where?
They can ask the studio. Like
Do you-
LucasArts may be cheap as fuck during those days, but come on.
That's
Disney
why
should've
they had
bought
to. That's why all of that was a thing, because Lucas.
Disney should have bought their ass years ago.
Oh no!
I
Now we're
mean-
wandering into even more dangerous territory. You know what happens when Disney buys studios? The sequels happen. That's what happens when Disney buys studios. Thank you, Mono. We agree. Mono, Claire out here spitting facts. The prequels are good. The prequels are good. They might not be the most visually stunning things, but you know what? For the time, they're more than adequate. And Liam Neeson.
Okay, so we have another question from Wolfie. Do muffins have rights?
Yes.
Muffins do have.
Sure.
They have a right
No.
to.
It is their decision of whether or not
Nobody
they want
has
to either have
rights.
chocolate chips or blueberries.
They have a right to freedom of travel to my belly. That's the only right they have.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that answer.
They don't. Okay, here's a question from me, specifically towards Aiden.
Okay.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like you'd be most knowledgeable in this.
Okay.
If you say tummy instead of stomach, does that mean you have a daddy kink?
No, it doesn't, because here's the thing: the belly, okay, the belly is the region. It's an aesthetic word, whereas stomach is an organ. So you technically.
No. I said if you say tummy instead of stomach, yeah.
Like, I got a tummy ache.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you have any kink. It just means that you, I don't know, like using the word tummy. I don't know.
All right.
Or you have a child.
Anyways.
And that's how it
No.
works. Our king
Children-
donated $5. What do you know? Setting a great example for all of you lackeys out there who's just, nah, just kidding. We know money's
But only
tight.
donate.
Money's tight. Do not donate unless you have the means to. If you do have the
Yeah.
means to, though, please do it. It's going towards a good cause. If you've already donated, feel free to brag about it in the chat. Make everyone else feel lesser than you for your charitable donation to an organization that is helping out the wildfires in our areas, which aren't really wildfires. They're fires that someone else lit that are now out of control. But you know, that it's all gonna go very well. So
All right.
it's gonna be good.
We got a voice request. All right. This is from Nyan. Can Mason say, starting with a happy tone and going into threatening, haha, beans, say that one more time?
Alright, okay. Beans. Say that one more time.
Beans.
Well, Aiden's
Alright.
dead.
Beans.
The fan noise you hear in the background is just Aiden dying.
Just
Okay, my my spine can only break so much. Let's see. Oh, I forgot this one. I skipped it. Will But Spooky asks, if you guys are doing sketches or improv, you gotta do boot to the head.
Boot to
fuck?
the head?
You
No
haven't
idea. Hold on. Look it
seen
up.
boot to
Hold
the
on.
head?
No.
No.
What is wrong with you people?
Is this a phoenix?
Smeeb,
Okay,
you have no leg to stand on saying that kind of thing to me. You have no...
All right. Question: is this?
I want you to just zoom out on your canvas really quick, and we'll talk about who has issues.
Like, if we were to do boot to the head, we would be butchering it so hard.
Yeah, we would. I don't think that one's doable. Apologies.
I think we should do the good old fashioned soup one. You know, like.
We've done that.
We've done that like 5 times.
Yeah, we have.
Funny, all right.
What was the thing about repeating jokes not being fun? Okay, I'm sorry.
That like don't use my words against me, Smeeby Weeby.
Don't call her Smeeby Weeby.
He can call me whatever he fucking wants, dude. You're the one getting slapped with a fucking fish.
Bloody. Let's see, we got another sketch request here. Let's see, we got Mario, but he's balling. Like, so I guess like make Mario like a rich motherfucker.
All right.
Make him look pimpin'.
Also, who is typing? Like right next to their microphone.
Probably
Is it me again? I'm sorry.
Because also, like when I hear that, it's like your mic's. It sounds like your mic's glitching.
Why does my microphone pick up the typing better than it picks up my own voice?
I don't know. Like my mic picks up my typing.
Mine picks up my typing. Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right. Okay. Nyan asks, can we have an improv about Aiden, Dana, and Mason blaming each other? Because haha, hashtag blame Aiden. And
Well,
Smeeb,
Aiden
Alyx,
is here.
and Maddie watching it all spiral down.
Aiden's unfortunately not, or since he isn't here, Adrian is not here at the moment.
Listen here, buddy. You ain't about to freaking... You think you're gonna escape these hands? Make your way right on down to SoCal. I'm gonna blast you so hard you won't remember where you are. Listen. You hear that? You want some of that? Come down. See me right.
Okay.
How am I supposed to come on down when you won't even step up?
How
Whoa!
dare you?
Oh,
I'm trying to play Animal Crossing. What the fuck, y'all?
It's just like we're arguing, we're bickering. Hey, look, I caught a fish.
Shit.
and like,
I'm literally just trying to send a striped fish hat to Kashima, and y'all are arguing about God knows what. What is happening?
what are they even like? What are they arguing about?
I'm just laughing.
Just blaming each other for reasons. I
For
guess.
everything.
Oh, no.
Well, let's see. I blame Aiden for, what should I blame him for?
Mason, I blame you for my movie theater being closed, so I can't go watch the movies.
Oh, don't make him upset.
Anyway.
Hey, okay, we're struggling, alright? It's like we're basically trying to keep a sinking ship afloat.
Okay, anyways.
I can sense. We got such shit.
really shitty, really shitty Insanimators rap battle when?
No.
I'll write it, and it won't be insanely shitty. It'll only be slightly shitty.
Oh well.
I'll write it. I'll write it, and it'll be degeneracy at its finest.
Aiden, you can't use chroma to make the rap battle. That's cheating.
I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. Aiden,
Yeah,
being
yes.
good at something? That's cheating. We can't have that.
Yeah, no, for something like this, you can't be good at it. You have to be awful at it. Therefore, Jake should write it.
Excuse me? I hope you're watching.
All right. If we're really going down this route, if we going down this route, Jerm, you mind helping him write it then?
I'm looking at the chat. It's like Dave is saying, "I still refuse to believe sus is anything but a YouTube poop word."
I've addressed this in the best way possible by just saying sus, shush, shiz, was. Anyways.
So
Wow.
yeah, so wow.
Yo, any editors in the chat? When's the Insanimator YouTube poop coming? That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, come on, guys, y'all slacking.
Y'all, wow.
Okay. We got a request
Where
from.
are you, man?
We got a request from Nyan. Aiden, say something, then follow that up with 2019 Camaro.
Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, I'm sitting here chilling out with my friends and doing a really awesome charity stream for my currently on fire state in my 2019 Camaro. There, is that good enough for you?
No, here, I got a better one.
Oh, whatever.
Here I am sitting in sitting in my room with a gallon of sweet tea next to me. And drawing degeneracy, and so that we can raise more money for the wildfires.
Here I am, sitting around with some iced tea next to me, drawing degeneracy with my friends as I try to support the state of California that suffers from wildfires by participating in a charity stream that will funnel donations to the organizations that are helping. In my 2019 Camaro! Creating fossil fuels to poison the sky! Creating more heat, which will then stimulate more forest fires, which I will drive through in my 2019 Camaro.
Mind if I do it real quick?
Yeah.
Something in my 2019 Camaro.
Wait, I got something.
Oh no.
I'm in me mom's 2019 Camaro. Vroom vroom.
No!
Get out me Camaro!
Aww.
I have a 2011 Nissan. Does that count?
Yes, it counts. It does. It counts. Dave, I have a very Zach Wilde opinion on Limp Bizkit. If you get that reference, I'm proud of everyone here. That would be amazing. And if you don't get it, then too bad. I'm sorry. It's a great reference. Zach Wilde is amazing, by the way. I love Zach Wilde. I don't even listen to metal, and I love Zach Wilde.
The only song, well, it's like rap metal, I would believe. It's kind of like what I was thinking.
Zach Wilde is not part of Limp Bizkit.
Beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop beep 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 boop.
I don't like Limp Bizkit. That's what having a Zach Wilde opinion on Limp Bizkit is.
Yes.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Yes.
Yeah, you wish you could, but all that fancy audio.
Did you not hear me just banging on my desk?
Hear that banging?
I do hear that banging.
Wait, hold
It's
on. I gotta
great.
do this for Jerem because I know he likes it when I do it.
Bang.
Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Bitch!
Whoa! We have cancer. That's who. Anyways, it's.
That's just. I just hurt.
Okay, well, that's the fine.
That's.
Sorry.
Disregard
sorry.
women and acquire currency, Dave Rapdeville. We got it's the next edge cutting advice coming in after a break from our sponsors. We don't have sponsors. It's why we're asking for donations. We are going to I'm gonna scan for break all your human can like I think I just realized it's probably joints. It's probably joints.
I'm
Probably
sorry.
joints.
I'm sorry
Oh.
about that. By the way,
You're fine.
Hold
my
on.
mom-
Smeeb, what the fuck are you doing to Shifty?
Yeah.
Are you doing what I think you're doing? That's emo shifty, isn't
It's
it?
emo
fucking
shifty.
emo shifty.
We have
Yeah.
arrived.
Yes.
We have arrived.
Yes.
No!
He's out his pop punk
You get the fucking.
No.
Let's go!
Oh yes.
It's,
Oh yes.
damn.
Please sleeveless flannel. Please sleeveless flannel.
No.
Sleeveless flannel.
Do it.
Sleeveless
Yes.
flannel. Sleeveless
Oh my God,
flannel.
make her,
Sleeveless
make her,
shirt.
make her.
Babe, if you're gonna do
Bimbo.
this, at least give her black lipstick.
Oh.
90% of the black lipstick is going to 10% of the goth community. We need to stop it. We need to break it up. We gotta break the cycle. We gotta allow people to escape the black lipstick lower class and get
Yes.
them out of poverty. That's what I'm running on this. That's what this campaign is based on. Oh, a bird.
Are you doing? What are you talking about? What is going on?
Thank you so
That's a
much.
good thing.
We love you too, Dad.
We love you,
I'm not
Washi.
your dad.
We love you. We will have a great rest of the stream as long as you have a great rest of the day. Have good dreams tonight. It's important to get enough sleep and water. Do
Fuck
that.
sleep.
Love you. Go to sleep.
Zane would be so proud of you right now.
I know. I'm so glad that your Minecraft boyfriend would be so
I'm
bad.
so upset.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
okay,
If you're gonna call me out for having a Minecraft boyfriend, get it right. Ash
No.
is my Minecraft boyfriend. Zane is my
Or-
son.
Oh, I thought you were about to call me out. For okay.
Wolfie
Wait a
steps
second.
out and Maddie steps in. Everyone say hello to Miss Longlegs. Hello, Maddie. How are you doing?
Here,
Um,
you know what?
Crap, there's
Smeeb.
2 Maddies in the chat. That's gonna confuse
This is
me.
gonna be
Smeeb, if you're
great.
gonna,
What?
What?
you know what? If I have to choose between one of your Smeeb, if you're making emo shifty, I'm disappointed in you, son.
Oh. So we've got fires in California and Category 3 hurricanes wherever Dave's at. This is a real 2020 moment right here. Ooga booga!
I'm having to figure out decisions.
Are you having to decide
Do-
on figuring out things with decisiveness and decision making?
I have to figure out whether I want to draw emo shifty or be disowned by my dad.
I think you've already crossed that bridge. The deed's already been done, Speed.
It's
Nope, it doesn't
only
exist.
half past the point of no return.
Never did it.
Well,
Never did it.
No, I got
well,
an idea.
Steve, Steve, if I'm your wife,
Wait,
then
what is it? What is it?
Emo errors.
If I'm your
No.
Yes.
Do it.
Steve, if I'm your wife, then I guess he's my then I guess Shifty's my dad-in-law. So I guess my dad-in-law's
No.
gonna be disappointed in me when I post it
No one gives a fuck about
all
in-laws.
over my Instagram.
Uh,
I'm technically an in-law.
you're epic.
Yeah,
in-law?
Mason's my mom.
My sister is married, so.
But okay.
Mason's my mom. Don't worry.
You are not cared
Okay.
for, except for by me. I care about you.
Yeah, but you're the drunk. But you're the alcohol.
Yeah, but you're stuttering. Haha, funny.
Mason, am I allowed to make the joke in the stream, please?
One moment. Your character's hair looks stupid, Aiden.
So
Oh,
are we
oh.
just gonna talk about?
God, that hurts.
Are we just gonna talk about random bullshit again?
Yeah.
Or...
Oh hell
Very
yeah!
much so.
You know it.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think? We got a
shouldn't say that,
plan?
because I
Well,
shouldn't say anything because that's a little too basic.
I was just gonna say, people find it. Well, I don't know if they find it funny, but people find it entertaining when I get mad about Minecraft. So, I was going to suggest if you guys wanted to ask questions about that.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
why
Let's
not?
ask
Please.
nerdy questions about
Yes.
Minecraft. That'd
Give
be.
us some nerdy ass gamer questions.
Give me more
please.
fuel with which to feed my
Well,
intense need for conflict.
Wait. Here, I got this. Maddie, what are your opinions on Caitlyn from the Minecraft series? My Street.
Well, everybody already knows that because I answered this question last stream.
But I want you to elaborate on it more. I want you to really embody your feelings towards this character.
But what are your uncensored opinions on? on
All right. Well, I. This is gonna probably get a little bit political, but I don't give a
what?
What is this?
We went from Minecraft to politics
Is this gonna get political in a what the fuck is cheese way, or is this gonna get political in a like we might get canceled tomorrow on Twitter way?
Okay, well, I don't think it's gonna be that bad because I feel like it more has to do with the idea that men can get away, like women can get away.
We should. I know what you're about to go. With that. Yeah, Caitlyn bad. She commit no.
Let it be known that we are not responsible for what our guests say.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that since I don't think any of you guys want me to go into too deep of detail into that. But
I enjoy. I don't know. I don't know what I enjoy. I enjoy a lot.
Just okay. If you had to sum up your feelings about Caitlyn in less than 15 seconds or less, how would you do it? Do it now.
I feel like that she's just kind of a killjoy, and that she's overly violent, and that includes towards her friends. Like it's really hard to explain without like going into like the stuff that could be taken a little bit.
No, just like summarized opinion. Like, is she big stinky or?
Yeah, just kind of like overall stinky. And I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me because Instagram has made themselves known that they disagree with me because I dare to say that you should probably keep your hands to your fucking self. What? I'll put it that way. You know what? I'll just put it that way. Keep your hands to your fucking selves, you fucking degenerates. Don't touch anybody just because they speak at you. Like, don't fucking do that. It's not worth your time to beat up somebody just because they talk at you. Like, it fucking pisses me off that, like, we live in a world now that, like, people think violence is okay because, you know, anime and modern media gets away with it, so that means in real life we can too. Like, no. Keep your hands to your fucking self. If somebody touches you, then you can defend yourself. But if they don't touch you, just drop it. Leave it. Tell them fuck off.
Did I ever tell you guys that one time that some lady threw a living room chair at my mom in a Target?
Was I there?
Was it?
I don't know. Did I ever tell any of you, or did I not?
It sounds familiar.
You never told me this.
Okay. I'm gonna tell it for the audience here. Okay, so it was a cold December night.
That's your problem. You went to Walmart at night.
No, it was Target. It wasn't Walmart. It was Target.
That's even worse.
We went to Shane Dawson land, and
No.
Oh God.
Anyway, so my my mom needed to I forgot, she needed to pick up something, but I know we were in the electronics, but oh yeah, she needed a phone charger because it was broke. And so we went in there because it's the closest place to us, whatever. And there's this lady like blocking the entire aisle, and so we were like, excuse me, can you move your cart a little bit so I can get by?
If you did that, I'd throw a chair at you. It'd be done right away. Just boom.
Okay, that's clearly an exaggeration though for comedic effect. But we were like, hey, could you move your cart, please? We kind of gotta get by because there was like no other way to like really get there. And the lady was just like, no. and and so my mom kind of got a little mad. She was like, can I move your cart? And the lady was like, you touch my cart and I'll beat the hell out of you. And so my mom was like, can you hand me the charger over there then? Lady was like, no. And so like my mom went to get an employee, and this lady saw her like going over to an employee, and she was like, excuse me. She called my mom a hoe. She was like, excuse me, hoe. Are you really gonna flip out like that? And my mom was like, dude, I'm just trying to get a phone charger and go home. Like, Christmas is in 3 days. Come on, man. And this lady was just not having it. She was like, listen.
She really like smacked her lips like that.
Yeah, she did. She did that a lot.
She did a Joker.
She yeah, it was like this lady and like her like 20-year-old daughter. Just
What
yelling.
does your daughter think about all this?
Her daughter just like stayed there. She was just she'd do that thing where you like repeat like the last couple sentences, like not sentences, the last couple words in like the other person's sentence, just like you better stop that right now, or I'll beat your ass. And then like the daughter's like, she'll beat your ass. Like, you know that.
I can smell the trust fund. I can smell it. I can smell it. It's pungent.
And so my mom was like, listen, just let me get the phone charger. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be respectful, dude. I'm not trying to cause any problems, but come on, man. Like, I just need to get the phone charger, and then I'm gonna go. And these women were like, no. And so, and they were being like really loud about it too. So an employee comes over, and they were like, excuse me, is there a problem? And I was like, man, I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get a phone charger, and she's blocking the aisle, and she's refusing to move. And the employee literally had to move the girl's cart, like, and this lady was holding onto it for like dear life, dude.
This sounds like the oldest Karen I've ever heard.
Like, she was like, no, you're not gonna move. Stop, this is assault. You're moving my cart. I did not give you permission to move my cart. This is assault.
This is sovereign citizens, but in Target for no reason.
This is something that definitely belongs in r/entitled parents.
And so they finally like drag her out of the aisle. I grabbed the phone charger. My mom's like, all right, let's get out of here. So we have to walk down like this aisle, right? But it was like one of those aisles that like leads off into other aisles, like those main like aisle walkways, right? And there were displays in the center of them, and there were like chairs and stuff. There were like couches and chairs. And my mom was on one side of the display, and these women tried to catch up to us on the other side. And my mom stopped dead in her tracks, and she was like, come on, man, leave us alone. And these ladies were like, and like the lady's daughter was like, what did you say about my mama? I'm gonna beat your ass. Mama was like, I literally didn't say anything, excuse me. And she threw an entire living chair at me and my mom from the display.
Did they get caught? Did they run out? Did they get banned, or was that it?
I wish I knew, cause then they just like walked away, and me and my mom just like went to the self checkout, got the charger, and got the hell out of there.
You should have reported their asses. God, what the
The,
fuck?
the living chair was like twice the size of me.
Like, that's honestly disgusting. Like, I can't imagine
Can I-
being a mom and throwing a chair at another person's child just because
At the time, I hadn't even turned 12 yet. I was almost 12, but not yet.
bro.
Oh, so like 3
Wait,
minutes
did
ago?
they not?
I'm kidding. I'm
what the
kidding.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean-
bro.
I mean, yeah, you're literally not wrong, though. You're actually not wrong. That is actually how long it's been.
A solid 3 minutes. Yeah, no, that's fucking awful. Like, I don't like. It's funny, but it's awful.
I have luckily not yet had to encounter a Karen, but my mom has. I'll have to ask her about fixing stories and stuff.
I've got a funny story about Target. We were shopping at Target. I don't remember what for. We rarely go to Target, but it was one of those times where we were going. I think it was some kind of gift. You know, it was like it was. Well, yeah, it was. It was for Christmas gifts. I think me and Toss were shopping for my mom, and so we were. No, it was me, my dad, and Tasso, or just me. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. That's not important. So we're walking down, and this lady comes up behind us, and she sounds very frantic, and she taps me on the shoulder, and me and Tasso had been kind of moving frantically throughout the house, and she holds up this like box, this heavy box, and she goes, did you guys throw this? And my dad turns around and gives Tasso and I the eye because he wasn't sure, and we both turn around and he's like, no, I'm sorry, we didn't throw anything. You'll figure out more about that later. So anyways, we go, no, that's awful. What happened? She's like, where did it come from? She's like, it came from like right over there. And so we're like, okay, yeah, no, that wasn't us. We're sorry about that. We hope you figure out what's going on. And so she kind of walks off. She's doesn't look happy. But so we do our stuff. We're in the checkout aisle, and we see her, and we see these kids walking through. One of them takes something off of the rack and like just chucks it in the air like an actual fucking worthless munchkin, and then like keeps walking. And so then this woman who we had been put off by is like following them and like points to them. They start walking. Security starts walking up, so they turn around and they're like just saying stupid shit to the security. And from behind them, the fucking Target Santa comes marching up behind them, bellowing at them. Like literally, he like comes up behind these children. Like he's about to deal out a can of whoop-ass for Christmas. This man walks up behind him and goes, y'all better turn around and get the fuck out of here. And like is pointing these, like is literally these three scrawny ass motherfuckers almost dropped logs in their pants and started backpedaling. One of them almost tripped, and they like, they're trying to look but when you get ran your ass out of Target by the fucking Target Santa, there's
Wait, so what did they do?
They were chucking shit. They were taking things off the shelves and just throwing it around. Like they weren't buying anything. They were
what
just
a bunch of little turds. Well, at least like it sounds like they learned their lesson. I would be like, as a kid, I was like just a little pissy bitch. I would have never done anything like that. But if like I was like that much of a little shit, I would have been traumatized for life.
It's even worse because my dad recognized them because my dad's a high school math teacher, and so he knows the kids, and he didn't tell me who they were, but I don't even want to know what that looked like for them. I don't even want to know. Like that is not, especially when Target has been complaining to the school about kids being stupid, and has been asking like them to stop using their parking spaces. I don't even want to know what happened to those kids.
You know what I bet happened? Is
like...
he didn't do any. He didn't do anything bad to the kids. He just looked at them when they were in his class or whatever.
They weren't
And
in his
then
class, but he
proceeded-
knew them. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
No, he had
he gave their-
he had been given command from admin to report any activity like that to administration. And he knew who the kids were. So, yeah.
I was just gonna say he gave them a math question about, okay, so this kid throws this many things in a target, this kid throws this many things in a target, this kid puts them back. How many things are left on the shelf?
If it was my dad, he would have been like, this kid throws this shit in target, this kid throws that in target. He wouldn't have said shit, but you know what I mean. Like, this kid throws this in target, this kid throws that kid in target. Mall Santa comes and kicks him out. How much embarrassment was experienced between the three of them?
Oh man, I have a lot of Karen stories, especially since my grandma was a Karen.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, like, I remember one time, like, I was in a Walmart with my grandma, and she would do these things to, like, try and gain sympathy from, like, strangers and stuff, and, like, embarrass everybody else in the process and make everyone else seem like bad people. She was one of those, which is why I don't talk to her anymore, and I live all the way across the country from her now.
Damn, son.
But basically,
get cross-countryed.
we were in Walmart, and this was like right after I I graduated elementary school. And so
you know,
here we are.
School? Did you just say graduated?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what happened to me. So.
Yeah. They in elementary school they have like graduation ceremonies for whenever you finish elementary school.
It's
technically
promotion, but whatever. I don't mind. I'm not gonna nitpick.
It's just like a graduation thing. It's like, hooray! You're not as stupid as you think.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, not have fun with toddler anymore.
Yeah, basically. Anyways. Okay. So anyways, I remember this was like a couple days after that, right? And we were, my grandma was like, "Oh my god, I'm so proud of you," because like I hardly passed, right? So my grandma was like, "I'm so proud of you for being able to like pull through and like pass. Oh my god, like." You know, I know you like art. How about we get like some art supplies? And at first she was like, you know what? Let's stop by Walmart just to like get the XL sketchbooks because those are like way more expensive at like Michael's or stuff like that. And so I was like, okay. And so we went in there, and then she started talking about my aunt for whatever reason, like which would be her daughter. And she was like, man, my aunt's name is Jen. So she was like, man, Jen is so mean to me. She's always in her room, never talks to me. I can't believe I have such an ungrateful daughter. I'm like, well, I'm sure she loves you. It's just that she's more of an introverted person. And my grandma was like, no, she uses me for money. That's what you're doing right now too, aren't you? You just love me because I give you money. And like she starts fucking loudly crying in the fucking Walmart, and I'm like, no, that's not true. Excuse me, you were the one who like offered to. You were the one who asked me, like, and like some strangers were like, kind of like surrounding us, and they were like, you know, kind of like scoffing at me, like as if I was one of those like entitled kids, because that's what she was making it seem like. And, by the way, I didn't know this at the time, but apparently she was trying to buy all of this stuff with my grandpa's retirement money.
Woo, spicy.
Without his permission or knowledge. Anyway, that gives you some insight. And she literally, to this day, I'm still anxious to go into Walmarts.
No.
Like, my parents can vouch for this. Like, whenever we go to a Walmart, I'm like, dude, I will stay in a hot car. please do not make me go in there. Like, it's specifically Walmart's. Like, I can do other stores like Target, stuff like that. But I can't do Walmart's. Like, I will literally break down crying. Because that's what I did, like, when my grandma was doing all that shit.
I felt like the people that were like trying to ostracize you were like felt really bad after that. Jesus Christ.
Seriously though, I don't know if it's just me or well, I know it's not just me because Smeeb has other reasons. I always feel unwelcomed when I walk into Walmart's.
I don't ever feel unwell. Actually, I do, because I had a habit of always wearing my favorite clothing, which is not typical of homies that are considered male to wear. Whenever I always choose those outfits when I'm going to like Walmart or the Ranch or Old Town Temecula or anywhere where I should know better. And so there is definitely a vibe that I get, but I don't know. I've never had a problem with those vibes. Speaking of which, speaking of being flaming, let's just one more reminder. We do have the link for this is a charity stream for the California wildfires, and that is what we call a great segue. If you want to donate, if you have the means to, please do. If you don't, then don't. But we appreciate any cent that does come from this. And even if nothing does, we can still say we tried.
At least we're trying to get it out there.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't have any. Actually, I do have an entitled parent story, but mine is a bit more scary.
And I would say it's October, so it's
What do you mean scary? Excuse me?
Like, are we talking like disturbing scary, or are we talking like, oh, this is like horrifying scary?
It's more like,
like, brief rundown, real quick, just to run it by.
So I have like a family friend who, I guess I can kind of call an aunt, but like she's not actually an aunt. Who recently, just back in 2019, got released from prison.
Then.
And got custody of her kids back. Not because of the stuff she was doing to them, but because she got caught like tax evading or some shit. I don't remember what it was. But
it's so funny that Dave Raptorville comes in and mentions tax evasion being possible, and now we're here.
Wow.
Okay. Basically, it's not really that scary. It was just something that I knew I wasn't gonna tell my mom right away. Essentially, she's one of those people that like thinks that just because somebody is your kid means you can get a little bit rough with them to discipline them. And so when I went to a funeral for a very, very distant relative, I don't even remember her name. Like, genuinely, I don't even know why I was brought there. I was just there. My aunt, like my actual aunt, got to keep, like my nice aunt, got to keep her dog, and he's super sweet. So, yeah, I don't know either. My family's fucking weird, okay? So she was invited for whatever reason, and so I was like, I don't even remember what I was doing. I was just eating, and apparently something like about my position while I was eating really bothered her. So she like tried to like elbow me really hard and like hit me on the head. Keep in mind, she's not my mom. I only see this woman like twice a year.
It reminds me of like there are certain comedians who talk about it, like Sinbad. If you guys know who Sinbad is, he talks about how you weren't just afraid of your mom. It was the whole neighborhood. As you're on the way home, the moms would come and be like, "I heard what you did." It's like, but and it's funny when it's talked about like that. But it ain't really like something you look at and you go, "Haha, funny, funny."
Yeah. Like, oh my god, do you guys want to hear the best karma story ever, though?
What?
You know that grandma that I was, like, just talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So, I found out that she was one of those people that was going around to places and purposely not wearing a mask and coughing on people.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was one of those. And now she has COVID, so
It's not funny. It's not funny.
like
It's not funny, but it is. It's not funny.
It's awful.
It's not funny.
no, her and all her homies. Her and all her homies. All right, they were all doing this in groups, coming to like establishments and refusing to wear a mask. When they denied them service, they would like trespass anyway and start coughing on people and get back into their car before like anyone could see them.
Oh, somebody fucking comes up to me and coughs on me, they're getting decked. On guard.
It's on site.
Martial arts experience to prove it.
It's on site.
So going back to what I was saying earlier, that is the only time I feel like people not putting up their hands on you, but still hitting them is justified. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, and if you like purposely cough on somebody, like just to scare them.
But I think we can all agree, regardless of how you feel about it, don't cough on people just to say fuck you.
Yeah,
The
you
dude-
have words for a reason. I mean, listen to me.
One of the most severe things that they did though, they went into a restaurant and they refused to like it be like they wouldn't be served without a mask, and so they passed the front anyway and grabbed like a bunch of silverware and then just like
no.
and then they just like fucking licked it. It was so bad.
No.
That's
so
that's
disgusting.
that's tampering with
Fuck.
food grade material.
Dude, they
That's borderline.
Yeah,
It depends on what you
that's-
are. That's either a very harsh misdemeanor or a felony.
Like, and
that's-
so all of them even have like the Karen haircut, and all of them,
Yeah,
like the blonde Karen haircut, all of them.
Real quick, because we're going on the 15 minutes mark till we have to go. How we wrap this up with a couple Karen stories from someone who used to work in retail.
Ooh.
I just want to say real
Ooh.
Because you see,
Can we
I
get a
work in
90s?
retail.
Can we get a tacky 90s ghost decoration in the chat?
yeah, because I worked in both a clothing store and my local grocery store.
Ooh, clothing
So you know what?
stores.
Which do you guys want first, grocery store or clothing store?
Save the clothing store for later because that one's gonna be epic. I can already tell.
Oh, it will be because of my boss.
I want to say real quick.
Okay,
like,
so-
I don't care.
Mason, yeah, what?
So in the
Mason's trying to say something. What are you saying?
sorry.
Like, I'm gonna say this right now. Like, you see something you're coughing me purposefully. I don't care who you are. It's like, don't be surprised if I start officer earling my way towards your car. Like, I will just be running, just like flintlock wood.
I'll pull out a Segway for no reason, turn into Paul Blart, and then crash into your car with that Segway.
You'll just transform into Paul Blart.
I gain 390 pounds on the spot.
Yeah,
Whip.
But yeah,
It's
so
like, it's like Michael Bay's Transformers.
But it's just Aiden becoming Paul Blart. If any of you draw that, you're dead to me.
okay, Mason, I know what you and I are doing tonight. Anyways, so
Aiden,
here's
this
what
is a
happened.
challenge. Aiden, this is a challenge because you know I'll do it. You know
God
I
damn
do
it!
I have
Don't,
no
please don't.
All right, so here's what happened. So I have two that stick out from the grocery store, and one that's just kind of wholesome from the grocery store. So I'm gonna save that for last in this round of things. So first was like right when the pandemic hit. I hadn't really experienced too many Karens in the store because I was new before the pandemic hit, you know. So it's like that was like right when I was in mid Karen season,
Mid.
and and so we the way our store is set up, because I was a bagger, so the way our store is set up, really there is no physical way for the baggers to social distance, like at all.
Right.
And you know it's like we also got to get back to our cashiers sometimes to if they like need something, or you know it's like so the baggers were pretty close to the customers. So what happens is I get asked to run something back to one of the shelves, and there was a lady coming up right as I got told to do so. So I was like, okay, I can run that, hurry back, and you know should be back in time to help her with her groceries, no problem. I run the go back, head back to my cashier. The lady has moved on, but a new one is bagging her groceries. Okay, great. I'll take over for her. You know, do my job like a good bagger should.
See,
And as soon as I approach her and make myself known, the lady whips around and proceeds to get in my face to yell, or not yell, but to just quip, excuse me, I want to bag my own groceries and you're standing way too close to me right now. Which, you know, it would be understandable if it weren't for the fact that one, the store's set up that way, bitch. And two, you gotta get in my face to say that.
It's also just like, there are it's like, I would have just been like, I would have my response. I would have gotten fired for this. My response would have been, I'm sorry, bitch. Do you work here?
Well, because the thing is, we let customers bag their own groceries if they.
Yeah, but you have to ask.
We still let customers bag their own groceries.
Yeah, you ask. You say, I'll bag my own, and then the bagger moves on. If the bagger comes back and sees you bagging groceries, they're going to move in to take over. That's what they're supposed to do, because they're not supposed to ask
we're trained
you.
To do, bitch.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask, do you want to bag your own groceries? You're supposed to start bagging, and if they say, oh, I got it, then you back off.
Well, and I kind of sort of get it where she was, because I had left, there was no other bagger available to bounce to that register, so it could have been like, so she had no bagger to ask about it.
Right, but when you come back, I was saying when you
still,
come back,
let the cashier know.
But when you come back as a bagger, you're supposed to step in and begin helping. You're supposed to kind of just move in, and they're supposed to see you. If they don't stop, you start anyways. And then if they say, oh, I've got it, then you back off. But you're supposed to step in without... You're not supposed to ask them, oh, do you have that? You're supposed to start doing your job until they ask you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
and then the
there's
second one,
stuff that corporate will get mad about.
And, yeah. But then the second one... Like... This one... Oh, sorry. You first, Sneak.
Well, I was just...
or not Sneak.
And this is why I was like, why I'm glad I don't work in retail right now. I work for a pharmaceutical company. It's a job that my mom got me, and it's actually really sweet because I get paid way more than a person my age should be being paid right now. But it's good because all of it's going to, you know, my college funds and Zane.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Not really anything for myself, you know, stuff like... I'm sure there eventually will be an occasion where I need to pay for my own gas money or something.
Yeah.
But
and
I'm just saying that's why I'm sure I'm gonna run into one eventually, because it's also like it's in the same building as like a woman's pharmacy type of place.
Oh, no.
So I can imagine that I will eventually run into somebody who's not so nice, or I'm gonna have to do like I don't work here, lady, type of thing, where I'm gonna have to keep them out of my office.
Fighting off women like zombies.
Also, it's to everyone listening. Before I get into this next story, let it be known: be nice to your retail employees during the apocalypse.
They are just as, if not more, nervous than you are about everything.
Exactly.
Because they have to deal with your dumb ass.
Yeah, like...
And then moving into...
Wait, Mason, you're
And
coming through very
oh, yeah.
quiet. If you have a turn up on your thing, please do that, because I already have you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what my output volume is on this thing. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
No, like, my output volume is almost like it's at 200.
Oh,
Huh.
I'll just turn you up.
I got
Yeah.
no idea how that's.
It's whatever.
All right. So, but yeah. So next story. This was like right when the shortages on meats were happening, and I don't know if we still have one in my area or not. It's just it's I haven't been into the store in a hot minute. But it's it's like one of the shortages was happening. We there was a limit of like 2 things of ground beef or something. I don't know. I forget which meat it was. But pretty much a lady comes through with like 10 packages.
Jesus Christ.
Which
I know where this is going.
But to be completely fair, the signs that we have were rather small. Like we did not we only got enough signs in after this incident, and so in her defense, the signage was not adequate.
So it's like the signs were like, normal signs. Please grab only 2 packages of ground beef. Your signs. Could you please grab only 2 packages of ground beef?
But yeah,
No, Smeeb, do the
Stop
uwu voice.
taking all the
Smeeb, do the
toilet
uwu
paper
voice.
and
Could you
fucking
please?
now
Can you please not grab more than two packs of ground beef, please?
now that being said, that did not excuse what she did next, and this is like one of the few times where I adored my manager who was on staff that day. So what happened was she was through the line, and I was just because of course the argument ensued between her and my cashier of, well, I can just come through later today and get the same amount, or I could get them in 2s later, in bursts, and it's like this full defense of just getting them anyways. So I was over there knowing that she wasn't going to be able to get them, and just on standby,
Also,
ready to run them back.
If you buy them on the same card, history comes up for earlier that day on that card.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even work. And even if you're paying in cash, first off, you have to pay in cash. Also, what kind of no-life are you? Like, there are people who are way too high level in League of Legends who are freaking no-lifes, but you're worse. You're going out of the house and still you're a worse no-life.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. She probably would have gotten away with it if she didn't make a scene, because our store was awful about checking customers. We had a guy come through later that exact same day who said that this was his second time through and he just got it. And my cashier and I didn't care, because we were like, you know what? You treated it better than the lady. Go ahead, have it.
Yeah. You just, you know what? You just did it. You just told us, listen, I had to come back a second time. I really need this much. And you're like, okay, fine. Like,
yeah, but yeah, so
it's a deterrent. It's not
Okay,
meant
but
to be
also-
foolproof.
yeah, but yeah, so back to the lady. Here's what happened.
Packets of meat. It's that much. Like,
But yeah, so back to
it's
meat
one
lady.
thing-
Here's what happened. Well, I was on
it's-
standby waiting and watching the scene unfold of just the back and forth that we all know happened. Yeah, but I can just come back and get it later. What's the difference in me getting it now? It's that back and forth. So this Karen asks for the manager, because of course she asks for the manager. She needs him.
Very
And
much so. They have a secret forbidden love.
And
that's
one of my
exactly
better
qualified.
managers comes over and asks what the issue is. She proceeds to say what she was saying of, I need this much meat and she's not letting me buy it. The manager explains the issue, and she lays out her defense again of, or actually, no. This time she flat out threatens, well, okay, then I'll just come back later today and get him. To which my manager, being the godsend he was, proceeds to say, okay, thanks for warning me.
Ooh.
You know what? Then I'm gonna do this. Thanks for telling me.
Like,
Thanks for
literally.
just like, hey everyone, keep an eye
And
out for
the-
this bitch.
Like, it's at that point, I was having the hardest time hiding my shit-eating grin.
Yeah. I could never work in retail because I'm constantly wearing a shit-eating grin. I would just, someone would say something stupid to me, and I'd just look at them, and they would be like,
And
can I speak
needless to
I only
Needless
work
to
in retail during the summer because it's a job my stepdad lets me have, and like I'm not a terrible worker. So
right.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come back for this summer, but shit
Yeah.
happened, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I I know this upcoming summer, my parents are gonna be like, "You're old enough to get a job now." Like, at least where I live, and so I'm probably gonna have to get a job, and I'm most likely gonna work in either fast food or retail.
by the
Oh,
way,
lovely.
give me your PayPal. I've made one. Give me yours so I can finally.
I'm gonna have to give you my mom's because remember I'm not old enough to have PayPal.
But yeah, so
Right.
Remember,
so
she turned
to wrap
12
that
like
up,
2 minutes ago, remember?
to wrap that last story up with a neat little bow, needless to say, lady did not get her meat, and I happily ran it back to the shelf because I like running go backs.
She should have just gone to Arby's. They have the meats.
Yes, and finally, the last one from the grocery store, which this one's just funny and wholesome. Or funny to me looking back on it, because I looked like a deer in headlights for most of this one. So, it was right before the pandemic. Right when Girl Scout season was at full swing.
Oh boy.
So we had the Girl
Oh,
Scouts in
God.
the lobby at all times. And I was thinking, I might get a box on my break, save it in the break room. I might try and hide it from my, it's like I was over there plotting on how to hide my Girl Scout cookies. And I struck up a conversation with a customer about it because she had bought, the caramel lights, which one of the best flavors, if I might say.
Thin mints are the only good ones.
Thin Mints, peanut butter patties, and the caramel delights are my favorites.
I have nothing
No,
wrong with that opinion.
only Thin Mints. Thin Mints are the only ones.
Do
that
not be
exist.
exclusionary, you absolute heck. Do not.
So
Listen.
what happens is I'm talking with her about Girl Scout cookies. I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna get one on my break, but I might not. It's like I'm debating, just make a nice conversation with her. This godsend of a woman proceeds to just flat out give me her box, shoves it in my hand before she walks off, and I'm just stuck for the rest of my shift with a box of Girl Scout cookies in my apron. And I just looked like a deer in headlights, like, what the fuck just happened?
The Girl Scouts always catch me when I'm in the middle of like when I'm in the middle of a depressive episode. They always catch me right when I'm at my lowest. I was literally going to Albertsons to pick up I forgot what it was. It was like I was going to the pharmacy and I was going to like I don't know, like I was not feeling good. I was like right in the last section of the downswing of just of a bad just streak of just being emotionally tired. I get out of my car, I slump out of my car, start to shuffle up to the Albertsons, and I hear the chiming voice of an annoying little girl. And I remember I literally to myself said, God fucking damn it, there goes $5. God fucking damn it, there goes $5. I walk up.
They're $5 where you are. They're only $4 here.
Well, I don't know. I gave him a $5 bill. But
$10 here.
I walk up to him. I'm like, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Maybe if you don't look at them, they might go away. And all of a sudden I hear, hi, would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? And I'm like, yes. Head hanging down in shame, I shuffle over to the table and pull out my wallet. And I'm like, I don't have cash. Oh no, they took. I was like, dude, I don't have cash. And they're like, we got a scanner. I was like, oh, that's great. Here you go.
Fantastic.
Anyways,
That being said,
That is the saddest.
Wait. Can I just say one more thing real quick? Just quick. All right. Can I just say, it's it's $10 where I am. Excuse me?
no!
you live in Seattle.
I don't
Shut
even
up.
know how. I don't even know.
All right. So that being said, we are.
Wait,
Sorry
what
to
were
cut
you
you off.
trying to say? I think it was Moss.
I was just trying. I was just trying to say, that is the saddest, most wholesome story I've ever heard. B, I don't even know how expensive they are here, and I was a Girl Scout at one point, so.
Same. Yeah, it's okay. So
Also-
that being said,
Yeah.
we're passing the 2-hour mark, so I'm have the clothing store story on standby, and I'm figuring out how to make
I
it
have,
quick. So Aiden, say what you need to say.
Well, actually, let's
I-
save that for next week because I think we can do a fun thing with that next week. So I think
Ooh,
that'll be a great
alright.
cliffhanger to do.
I don't have a. I don't
You can
have
get more
a-
retail stories next week.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's trying to talk!
Well, I was just trying to say, I don't have a Karen story, but I do have a neckbeard story.
Oh no.
Who's interested in that? I think
This is
Steve,
the last one.
Steve, I told you about this story. I think I told you about this one. Maybe. Probably not.
I think you did.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So are you planning on saving that for another stream, or do you want to tell it right now?
Yeah. Well, since a lot of I'm gonna be leaving out a lot of the details, I can probably just tell it now because some of it involves like my friends, and I don't want to name drop anybody in case like they find this stream and they're like, oh, why did you say that?
Right.
Like, I didn't want people to know about that, even though I wouldn't. I'm not going to be using their real names, but I'm just know I'm going to be leaving a lot of the details out.
Okay.
For their privacy and because I respect them as people. So back when I was like actually about like 12 or 13,
3 minutes ago.
I used to roleplay a lot, right?
Okay.
And I only did it with like one online friend. She was like the only online friend I had at the time, and she helped me get through a lot. She's actually the current editor for our Zane beat. So hi Coco, I'm probably gonna send this to you later. But she was like on like a vacation with her family at that time, and I didn't realize it, and I thought like I was like thinking the worst, like thinking she didn't want to be friends with me anymore or something like that, you know, normal teenage angst shit.
So 3 minutes
And
ago,
so
shit.
yeah. So I decided to try and reconnect with the friends that I had before, like the ones that me and Jess had. Basically, I used to work on this really shitty Sonic X My Little Pony project. Again, 12 years old. Don't judge me for it.
You're good. We all have our 12-year-old regrets.
Well, it's funny because not to get too off track, but my main ship back then, like the thing that I was obsessed with was like Shadow X Pinkie Pie. So that kind of, you know.
I am so glad I'm letting you tell this story. Oh my god.
And if you think about like the aesthetic of my main ship now, it hasn't changed. So, it was only telling.
It's a ship reskin.
and so yeah. Long story short, the project didn't work out. I don't like the director of that project anymore for unrelated reasons. Blah blah blah. Drama bullshit happened. So when I decided to reconnect with some of the people that worked on the project that weren't the director and her friends. So one of them's name, and I'm going to be using his online alias. I don't know if it's his current alias. If I would not recommend seeking him out. In fact, I discourage you from doing so because I don't want to talk to this man.
I don't use a fake name then.
Yeah.
Call him Jim Bob Joe.
No, it's the problem is his internet alias, his like OC, is too good for me not to like tell you guys about.
Oh no. Just vaguely describe it and call it Jim Bob.
No,
I can't.
I know where
can't.
this is going, and I want to hear it.
Oh no.
So his OC was a fusion of Sonic and Goku.
Can I guess? Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yes.
Son Goku.
No, it's Saku.
Oh, it's even. Ah.
That's actually better.
SOKU. Saku. Again, this man up.
That's
Do not interact. Don't try and mess with him or anything.
That's
If you
literally.
do-
That's literally just. That's literally just katakana for sock, and I find that hilarious.
It's
Yeah, so even if you look up the name, you'll just find sock.
yeah. Just again, don't attack anybody. Don't try and look them up, please.
The Insanimators do not condone attacking individuals.
Yeah, literally the only reason I'm telling you this is that the story wouldn't be as good if I didn't. And I actually found out recently because I didn't remember his OC's backstory. It's literally the same backstory as Sonic 2, but you just replace Pikachu with Pikachu.
All right. So what happened?
Essentially, my one of my friends, we'll call him Kirito because that's his Sword Art Online was one of his favorite anime, or I don't know which. Don't ask me which seasons he likes. I don't know. If you don't like Sword Art Online, I don't care. That's really not your business. But we'll call him Kirito, and we'll name his girlfriend Asuna. So Asuna was the ex girlfriend of Saku. I didn't realize this. He told me about a week into us talking because I had made fan art for him, to reconnect with everybody. And so he basically told me this BS story about something that happened on Skype, where they said that Kirito was so much better looking, and how they all bullied him, and how eventually Asuna just left him abruptly, and how he was gonna fly to her hometown to see her, and it just 12-year-old me ate that shit up. It mac and cheese, because that
You don't
was
savor your mac and cheese? Disrespectful.
I know.
Hey, 12-year-olds rarely do, okay?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
3 minutes
Well,
ago.
12 to 13 again. I don't remember how long this actually was. I think I was 13, 14 actually. Thinking about it. So essentially, what happened was, eventually, we would call basically almost every day, or he would ask me to call almost every single day. This went on for a month. He eventually, quote unquote, confessed his feelings, which wasn't even really a confession, because he said it out loud, but then pretended I didn't hear it, and I kept asking him what he said like an idiot, because for some reason my idiot self wanted to hear it again from his mouth, because I thought it was romantic or some shit. And so eventually he said it, but once he said it, I realized, wait, the red flags started to go off in my head, saying, this ain't even gonna work out, bro. I barely know you.
Good.
So yeah, that was a stressful time for 13, 14-year-old Maddie.
Steve!
I've been silently laughing the whole time. Sonic, I think. Wait, not Sonic. Fucking
that, I believe,
It's
with
time to
Smeeb being
begin wrapping it
broken.
up.
Yeah.
As Smeeb's laughter continues to echo in the background, I only have one thing to say to you. Those Girl Scout cookies might be delicious, but they raise good businesswomen. There is a
Wait,
young
I
girl
didn't
who
even
is
get
under.
to
Oh, you
finish
didn't?
my. I
Oh
didn't
shit!
even.
Oh shit! Continue, please.
Oh yeah, it's not that much longer. I because again I'm cutting out a lot of stuff. So eventually I got mad enough to like confront quote unquote my ex friends Asuna, Kirito, and we'll call Daku's ex friend Vegeta. He knows who he is. He was very patient with me. All of them, honestly, were really forgiving, and I probably didn't deserve it, being the little shit I was. But like, honestly, we're all like, well, I wouldn't say I'm super like close to them, but all of them have like shown me they're really nice people, and I like it. And it's nice that they support me the way that they do, and it's nice that like they believe in me, and that like they've probably smacked a lot of like sense into me multiple times like throughout like these past 2 years. So it's just nice to know that I have some like really nice like realist friends that can some like that help me, you know, be a better person and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
That's a great note.
Yeah, and so
talk on.
you know, going back to the story, I confront them. It goes down. Kirito actually is the one to like talk to me first and like actually calm me down and tell me what really happened. And same with the danger or shit.
You're good.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not. Honestly,
I'm just imagining that this is fine, dog.
is it okay? Well, honestly, people are gonna know who he is just based on that alone. So I'm just gonna continue calling him Vegeta and pretend I didn't even say that. Basically, both of them were really nice and patient, and Asuna eventually unblocked me, and like we were all good. Fast forward like a month later, I don't know if I want to name names for this one, but I will say that the girl involved that I'm about to talk about did have an Encyclopedia Dramatica page. If you guys remember that before it was taken down.
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically a kind of like a, I don't know who exactly made it. I think it was like some dudes on 4chan where people would list a bunch of shitty things that people on the internet had done, like Christian and Princess Elizabeth and
Ooh.
you know, people like that.
The fact that I know both of the people you just mentioned is making me feel like I might have turned 13 3 minutes ago.
You know,
Same.
Yeah, people like that. Eventually, she ended up on there for a few years again until the site got taken down. Excuse me. And but this is like a year before that. We'll call her Lydia. Lydia actually was not, I would say not a very pure Saint Christian girl. She was very expressive with her sensual feelings. Through a lot of. She was basically she threw a lot of lewd stuff, and it was
lovely,
very uncomfortable. And I would like to say that when she would draw, like she was underage at the time she would draw this stuff, and it was, I find it kind of odd. Like nobody has ever pointed that out, but whatever. She actually threatened suicide on the Google Hangouts forum.
That's a strange place to do it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh.
So she basically just took a bunch of pills, and, like took a picture of a bunch of pills, and like tried to guilt trip everybody. It's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Yeah.
And then eventually, I called her out because she did some that and some other shitty shit to me. She did that because I called her out for being kind of a shit person at the time. I can't say much about her now. As far as I know, she's unblocked me on DeviantArt and even like faved one of my pictures without warning.
And you know that takes effort, because to do anything on DeviantArt nowadays takes a lot of effort because of the new layout.
Yeah,
so.
Well, one of her like good friends watches me, and she favorites a lot of my stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that she's seen my stuff, but I didn't expect her to favorite one of them. It was really surreal, and like me and Kirito also knows her. Like still haven't been able to figure out like what she wants. I'm just waiting for the day that like she either notes me or like comments on something, and I'm wondering if she's just gonna pretend like nothing ever happened, or like
Imagine she just like doesn't remember you at all.
Well, apparently she didn't remember me when I first retold the story on my DeviantArt page. Like she didn't, but like she kind of was known for like lying about shit at that point, because it wasn't the first time she did that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what happened? Long story short, I made a rant about her with my friend on like a Google Doc, and then Saku found out about it, so he decided to talk to her about it, and basically, since I was just a rebound crush, he decided to trade me out for her, and they dated for like a month. And I don't even know if they ever dated. She may have just gotten like sick of him like within a week. I don't even know. But I basically told him that I didn't want to speak to him anymore, because at that point I was like just so sick of his shit. At this point, I would like to say that he kept trying to force me to watch like the current version of Dragon Ball Z, which like
I thought that was about to take a much darker route. Oh my god.
I mean, can it really get any darker? Can it get any darker than that? That's my
Oh my
question.
god, can it?
Okay, there's actually a few other things that he did. He tried to like he got like upset via a role play because my character wouldn't let him sleep in the same bed as me. What else? He kept trying to see pictures of my face, even though at that point I wasn't comfortable showing my face to literally anybody on the internet. There was
years and next years.
there was yeah. This is like what like I don't remember the timeline that well, but this is what happened. Again, he lied about what happened on Skype. I don't know the full details. And again, I'm leaving a lot of stuff out because privacy. But trust me, he did a lot of weird shit that I learned about later. And let's just say he had a bit of a rise to the occasion when I decided to mimic an anime Neko girl named Call.
Cringe.
And he told me this verbally in Call. He was like, "Whoa, what is this? Why is something brushing against me? Oh, it's a ding dong."
So,
That being said, we're probably gonna have to leave the rest for another stream.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Sorry,
The
keep an eye
Insanimators
out for
first
the
cliffhanger.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, we have more than one cliffhanger. We have my retail stories to get back to too.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be a
we
great
have,
stream
like-
next time. one more.
This is gonna be like.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like DBZ. It's gonna it's gonna be like an
Tune
ongoing.
in next time.
Tune in
for
next
the
time.
Insanimators.
Cue
Retelling
playing
the
roundabout like
Keywords.
JoJo's. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. One more note, Girl Scout cookies, they might catch you in the middle of a depression, but they also raise young women who are smart enough to sell cookies outside of a pot dispensary. That being said, we love you very much. Don't get the munchies too often. Have a wonderful, wonderful
away
rest
from
of your
neck
day
Tell me what to do.
and week. Stay away from the
Stay
neckbeards,
away from
unless
the
they're good
incels.
people.
And-
Yeah,
and-
just
And
yeah.
donate to California.
And
For the love of God.
and please don't be depressed and go to Albertsons. They'll